We're with Pete Korba here on the road, thanks to McCarthy Tire Service. And Pete, you're the pro here at Wyoming Valley Country Club, and we have some PGA junior golfers with us behind us. And boy, what a great story these young men and young women are doing right now with the game of golf.
Yes, they are. They're ambassadors is the word that we're using. What we've done is we've introduced the game to different course in our area down at Williamsport Country Club. At Williamsport Country Club, they don't have a PGA Junior League golf team. And we went down there and we had an exhibition match with them. And hopefully they're going to have that team next year with the PGA Junior League golfers. The cool thing that we did, then after we had an exhibition match with them, we ended up going down to the Little League World Series. So that was pretty cool.
These kids got a great experience, a little send-off here at Wyoming Valley Country Club, and then took the Martz Bus down.
Yeah, we did. We had a Martz Bus. We met here. We got on a bus. We went down. We got to Williamsport Country Club. We had a little tailgate. We ate there before we played golf. And then we went out and played golf, got on the bus, took some pictures, and then once we got to the Little League World Series, we tailgated again. Then we went down and we took a picture of both teams out in center field, and hopefully that's going to go national. Hopefully we get some national publicity out of that, and they just had a great time. And then it turned into mudslides and trading pins, interacting with little leaguers, and they just had a wonderful time. It was a great trip.
So two great things, golf and baseball, and a lot of fun in between, and the families really enjoyed it, I'm sure, as well.
Yes, they did. John, the concept of PGA Junior League golf came from two PGA pros sitting down having a drink watching Little League baseball. And they said, why don't we do this for golf? So that's not only is it a neat story of what we did, it's where the idea for PGA Junior League golf originated.
Joey Perugino joining us from Wyoming Valley Country Club, part of the junior golf. And Joey, talk to me a little bit about what you enjoy about the game.
Well, I enjoy about the game is I love the whole sport. Mostly driving. It's probably my most favorite. And I usually hit the ball on a good day around 230, 250. It's usually good, but on some bad days, usually just 200, 220. But I try to do good every time I go out. I had fun on the bus ride down, and then introducing junior PGA golf to the Williamsport kids, and going down to the game and having fun, having Little League baseball with Little League golf put together. There's mudsliding, there's everything. Everybody's doing great this year, and it's just all fun, and everything's just to have fun.
Well, that's what the game of golf is all about. How about here with these young men and young women and learning the game as you go along? I'm sure you're able to maybe give them some tips, or maybe you get a tip or two along the way, not only from the adults, but maybe from some kids.
Yes. So my grandpa taught me mostly everything, and we have some little kids that we help out each other a lot. And so like I'll help them out with driving or chipping or putting, anything really, just to have fun and just to hang out with our teammates and get down here as soon as possible. Almost 2 times a week usually play some golf with friends, buddies, anything I could do.
Favorite hole here at Wyoming Valley Country Club?
Definitely, I'm gonna have to say 6.
What is it about that hole you really like?
I like how it's like a downhill, and then there's a bunker before the green, and usually that's where I hit my best drive of the day.
All right, well, hey, great catching up with you. Good luck with your golf.
Thank you.
I'm with Julia Lewis here at Wyoming Valley Country Club. She's part of the junior golfers here at Wyoming Valley Country Club. And Julia, talk about what you really like about the game of golf.
My favorite part has to be chipping. I work on it a couple days a week, maybe 2 a week, and it's my favorite part.
And you went to Williamsport recently. What was that experience like?
It was really fun. My favorite part either had to be the golfing or sliding down the mud at the Little League World Series.
Okay, that sounds like fun. And of course it rained that day, so the sliding with the mud probably was even more fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about just having fun with the game of golf? Are you really is it growing on you where you're really liking it?
I'm getting better at it, and I'm enjoying enjoying it a lot more than I did a couple of years ago.
Okay, well, hey, it's great to see you. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we're talking with Kylene McCants here at Wyoming Valley Country Club. She is a golfer. And Kylene, talk about how you first started playing the game.
Well, my dad taught me when I was about 6 years old, but we didn't really play on the course until I was about 8. We'd just work on the range and practice like hitting and getting the form down and stuff.
Talk about spending a lot of time right behind us here on the range, what you learned here on the range.
My first thing that I learned was how to hit the driver. And then we would work down to like the 8-iron, 9-iron.
How about your favorite club? Do you have one?
My driver.
Your driver. Okay. As far as, do you have a favorite hole here at Wyoming Valley Country Club?
Number 13 is by far my favorite.
Okay. What is it about hole 13 you really like?
I used to play when I was younger and I would always get it on the green, so it was like easier for me.
A good memory for you as far as your trip to Williamsport? How about that experience?
There was a lot of nice kids that we played with, and it was a very fun experience.
As far as the golf and golfing with some of your friends here and learning a little bit more about them, what have you learned about them, or what have you learned from some of the adults around you about the game?
We definitely got a closer relationship. Like now we're all becoming best friends, and we're talking every day, trying to get out and play with each other. Mr. Korba taught me a lot of stuff about my swing, helping me with my tempo, because I was too quick, so I would like top it and stuff.
That's something you don't hear often from golfers, all about the tempo, and the pro here, Pete Korba, telling you about that. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Talking with Ireland Carnes here at Wyoming Valley Country Club. And Ireland, you really love golf. How long have you been golfing?
I've been golfing since I was 4.
And as far as golfing here with the Junior PGA, talk about how long you've been doing that.
I've been doing that since about 2012-ish, so about 5 years.
And recently, you and your friends here had an opportunity to go to Williamsport. How about that whole day? It must have been fun.
Yes, we went to go teach the kids down there how to play the Junior PGA League, because they don't have a league like that down there.
So you had the bus, you had some food, you had golf, you had a little bit of the baseball stadium. What was the best part of it all?
I liked going down there and playing golf, and then going sliding down the muddy hill at the
Everybody
stadium.
seems to love that hill there at Lamity Stadium. As far as the strength of your game right now between putting, chipping, and driving, what's the best part for you?
I really like to drive a lot.
All right. Well, we wish you well with the game of golf. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nick Warner is with us from the PGA Junior League Golf here at Wyoming Valley Country Club. And Nick, you really like the game of golf. How come?
I like the game of golf because I think it's really fun. Lots of kids in my class don't really think that it's that fun, so I'm the only kid in my class that plays golf.
And you're pretty good at it. So how did you get so good at golf so young so far?
Well, my dad and I have been practicing for a really, really, really long time. We play so many times a week. I've been playing golf since I was about 2, swinging the club. I've probably been playing competitive golf to when I was 6.
And as far as driving the ball, chipping the ball, putting the ball, what's your favorite part?
I like hitting the ball off the tee. I like driving.
And how far you think you could drive it right now?
Probably 160 to 170.
Sounds pretty good.
My furthest drive ever is 261 at the old course.
Nice. How about your favorite hole here at Wyoming Valley Country Club?
My favorite hole here is probably hole number 15 because that's my hole-in-one hole.
Hole of one, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It was with the tarps down, but there's one little gap. There's a white flag, I remember.
Nice. How about some courses you've golfed on? You've been around a little bit.
Yeah, I've golfed on some pretty nice courses. I've never golfed on the ocean course, but I've golfed on some courses near the ocean course in Kiowa Island, South Carolina.
How about out of the country?
Out of the country, probably Scotland, the old course, and I don't know if you've heard, but this year the Women's Open was coming to Kingsbarns in Scotland, and I played there before they came.
That's pretty interesting. You're a world golfer at this point at such a young age. Is golf something you're pretty serious about with your future?
Yes, I'm looking really forward to trying my hardest in all these coming tournaments.
How about Williamsport? You and your friends went out to Williamsport on the bus. What was that like?
Williamsport was amazing. I love the Well, I love when we were going on the bus ride there. That was really fun. The ride home was even more fun. Well, I really love the mud slides at the baseball stadium, and golfing with Williamsport's kids. I played the junior club champ there, so that was pretty cool. So I played pretty well there. I ended up tying him.
How about school? How much do you like school?
I like school. Well, I like going back to school just so I could see my friends every once in a while. That's fun.
Listen, it was great catching up with you here at Wyoming Valley Country Club, and continued success on the golf course.
Thank you.
It's always great to hear those positive stories with our young people here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Some golf, some baseball, some food, family, and a nice Martz Bus trip, that's for sure. And it seemed like everybody had a fantastic time. Pete Korba from Wyoming Valley Country Club. We appreciate him sharing the story. Of course, we're bringing it to you here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service.